So we have NCHSAA 8A women's basketball Western Regional runner-up Ardrey Kell, Purple Knights, first inaugural 8A Western Regional runner-up, so it's historic. We have head coach Latavia Dixon. Coach Dixon, if you would be so kind as to introduce the student athletes who are here with you and begin with the general statement, please.
Yes. Wow. To be here, honestly, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm currently sitting here with Autumn Washington, who's our senior for Ardrey Kell women's basketball. She's played in our program for 4 seasons, and it's a blessing to have her in our program as well and to compete in our program at a high level. I have Layla Mapp. She's also our senior. She's played varsity all 4 years as well, and has contributed tremendously to our success, just as well as Autumn Washington. We have Imani Shelton, who's also a senior, so we have all the seniors up here. She has also left a staple in our program, just being that force that we need to be successful.
Open for questions, please.
Coach, just seemed like they got out of the gate really fast. But in terms of the fight, I never saw the fight leave the girls. Your thoughts on just their effort, especially in that third quarter?
Right. That's one of the things that we always preach. It doesn't matter the situation, we must always fight. And I always connect that with life lessons. No matter the situation, we must respond. We must respond. I think that they did just that. We was down, I think, at the time, almost 10, 12 points coming out in the half, and they just believed in each other, right? And when they like each other, they love each other, and they understand what we've been building in this program. One of our things that we talk about is heart, and part of heart is effort, right? So that's something we've been building up until this point. And honestly, like, not even as this game, we've been in situations like this before, and they showed that same effort, right? They fought. So that's just something that we always talked about and preached about. So
For the ladies, I was kind of standing back here at halftime, and y'all were right out here, I think, at halftime. Coach Dixon's demeanor was just calm. What has she meant to you ladies and the program at AK?
So much. And I think every game is different. Every game we have highs and lows every game, and coach teaches us in practice, don't let the highs get too high, but also don't let the lows stoop too low. I think it's important that throughout the season, not just this year, but the past 3 years that I've been playing with coach and I've been playing with Layla, and then first year playing with Mani, I think it was important that we all stay connected. Because like coach said, this wasn't our first game having to, fight back into a really tough situation. So we weren't new to the situation at hand, but I think we had a great game. It didn't end how we wanted to, but we had a tremendous season, and I think that's all thanks to not only my teammates but coach.
Yeah, I think Coach Dixon is. Yes, we run off us, we run off players, but Coach Dixon really fuels our team. We all look at her, especially us two being captains, and even Imani, we look at Coach and we're like, okay, what do you want us to do? What do you need from us? And we go to her for our energy. We go to her for calm. Even in the midst of a storm, we need her. We need to all look towards her. So I think Coach Dixon, especially all 4 years, especially for me, has been, especially as a lead point guard, somebody I always got to look to. I'm the second version of her. So I think us having a really close relationship and being able to rely on her was the biggest key to being successful this season.
For any of the young ladies, how special is it? I know it's tough right now to think about this, but if you stop and look back at the storied history of Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools women's basketball, which is a very rich tradition. You could go all the way back, whether it was when the South Mecklenburg teams with Joy Cheek. They had.
20 years ago. Right. That's 20 years ago today. We lost
This is
the Final
20
Four.
years ago. That's right.
20 years ago, I lost in the Final Four.
So you had to. They had, but before they got that championship, they had to get over a hump at this point.
Yep.
Crystal Caldwell,
Yep.
that West Charlotte team had to get over a hump. In the same way, before Sierra Burdick and Butler they had to get over that hump the same way. But still, as a group of seniors, who's taken Ardrey Kell further than it's ever been and put the program on the precipice of getting over that hump. How special is that in terms of the legacy for which you've laid a foundation for that next step to happen?
Everybody's
I
like,
mean, very special. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to talk about because I'm new to Charlotte Mecklenburg, but as soon as I came in, Coach set the standard, and I was determined, I was hungry, still am, and it just means a lot that you brought me in, and we got straight to work, like regardless of whatever happened before, like we had a goal, and we met them along the way, didn't finish how we wanted to, but I mean, I learned so much, and I can't be anything but like grateful for it.
Anything else?
Just what was the most difficult part about playing a team that talented? What was the biggest challenge for you, just kind of coaching against them, and just all the problems they presented you?
Well, I guess the biggest challenge was they came out and they did not miss. They didn't miss. I'm being honest. They didn't miss. And just trying to navigate different defenses and trying to throw them off a little bit. I thought that was challenging, but they were still making them. Right? But my girls didn't give in. They didn't give in. They continued to fight. And I can honestly appreciate that. They're responding to the different defenses we try to throw at them, and us trying to cause tough shots so we can get out in transition, which is our strength. So that was the biggest thing. They came out hot, and we bounced back a little bit. Came up within 4, but I just don't think that was enough. So.
Everyone. Congratulations, Coach Dixon and student athletes, and tremendous season.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
thank you for your time.
Yes.
Thank you all.